this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And welcome back to Manifest with me in March. So you guys, where are we at in the moon cycle? It is still the first quarter moon. Doesn't it feel like this phase of the moon has been going on forever? That is because, in my opinion, I think this is probably the hardest part of the moon cycle. We've been talking the last couple of days about how important it is to take action. So this isn't necessarily your last chance to take action. In fact, you can continue to take action throughout the full moon, throughout the waning moon, and even into the following moon cycles. But it's just so important that you do it now. So I know I sound like a broken record, but if you have been slacking or if you gave up on manifesting, today is a really great day to just do something, anything, to get your manifestations going, to anchor them down into the 3D. So this is your daily reminder to take action. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. We're going to be talking about the full moon, which is tomorrow, Sunday. So this is a completely different phase of the moon. It's a completely different energy. The full moon is all about surrender. So this is the theme of the next week and a half or so, is going to be all about surrender. During the full moon, our emotions can be very heightened. There can be somewhat of a chaotic energy or sometimes a little drama during this time, as people tend to be very emotional. So if you're usually a very grounded, logical person, you think a lot with your head, this is the time of the month where your heart starts to speak to you. So if there's anything that's out of alignment, if there's anything that's been just affecting you emotionally or you're not happy with, it is going to be thrown into your face. So this can tend to take you kind of off your path when it comes to your manifestations. You might even start seeing what appears as evidence that your manifestation isn't going to happen. You might be faced with like the reality of life at this time. Doubts and fears can come up. You might feel like just throwing in the towel and giving up. And all of that is okay. This is part of the process. The full moon allows you a space to be able to clear out whatever blockages are holding you back from your manifestations. Energies like resentment, anger, fear, doubt, frustration, sadness, those types of energies can hold you back from what you want to manifest. So is it bad to feel any of those ways? No, that's normal, and that's part of being human. The full moon allows you to not run away, to not sublimate, to not push away those energies. It allows you a time to process that. So we're going to have so many exercises over the next couple days to help you to clear out these energies, to help you to face them, to provide a space for healing, to help you to tune in to yourself and to find that balance within, to help you to align your energy and your thoughts with what it is that you want to manifest. So yes, now we're going to start talking about how important your thoughts are and your vibe is, so that you can be more attractive to what you want to bring into your life. Got a lot to talk about, you guys. But today we're going to talk about preparing for tomorrow, the full moon. Something that is really helpful for the full moon is to do a ritual. So yes, I am going to ask you to get a little witchy with it. And if you're uncomfortable with like rituals and that kind of stuff, if it freaks you out or just makes you feel like this isn't my vibe, that's okay. We're going to find a way for everyone here to be able to participate in a way that makes them feel comfortable. So what is a full moon ritual? This is where you, one more time, put out the energy of what it is you want to manifest, and then you let go. That's what surrendering is all about. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up your power or like giving in to something. Surrendering is all about creating space for you to co-create with the universe. So we've talked a lot about how like you're an extension of the universe, how all is one, and all that good stuff. But there are energies outside of you that you definitely can't explain, such as certain synchronicities or coincidences, whatever you want to call them. It's like your connection to the spiritual world, your connection to others and to nature and the energy that is outside of you. And so this is you acknowledging that yes, there are some things that you can't control. There are some things that happen that could be unexpected. The way in which your manifestations come to you could be unexpected. There could be certain things you're trying to manifest that are not for your greatest good, that are just ultimately not what you want. And I'm going to throw in here my example of how when I was younger, I really was like, I want to marry my 7th grade boyfriend. And I was definitely praying about that and thinking about it, putting all the energies out. I didn't know about manifesting back then, but we talked about how we manifest all the time without even realizing it. This whole Manifest With Me series is just teaching you to be more conscious of it so that you can have more fun with it and maybe be more intentional and manifest what you want. But yeah, I'm really glad that I did not manifest that. There could be things you think you want right now and you're like, this is going to be for my greatest good and like I want this, but there could be something better, or you might change your mind. My example once again from earlier in the series about how I really wanted to move to New York for the longest time, and I spent years focusing on that goal, but then I traveled there and was like, what? I don't like this. I don't want to live here. This isn't for me. Not to hate on any of you guys who live in New York. New York's amazing, but it just wasn't for me. So there are some things a lot of you guys are probably trying to manifest that might be like that. You just don't realize it. And so what you're doing at this point is you are starting to tap into yourself, to the spiritual energy inside of you and around you, and surrendering, okay? So the first thing that you're going to do tomorrow is you can make this as ritualistic as you want. You can stand over your altar, or you can go outside in the full moon and you can read your intentions that you wrote down. That was the first step from this series. You can read your intentions out loud or in your head. And then you can take your intentions and then burn them. Please burn them safely. Don't set anything on fire. Or if that makes you uncomfortable or you're not able to burn your intentions, you can rip them up and throw them away. If you wrote your intentions on your computer or in your phone, then you're just going to delete. Make sure you delete it from the junk mail too. You're going to delete your intentions. So some of you guys might be like, wait, I want to know what my intentions are. You have action steps. You should have by this time written out your action steps, and that is going to help you to continue to take action towards your intentions. But this is very symbolic, this process of releasing them to the universe and saying, I release, I surrender, I am open to my highest good, I'm open to how and when this is going to manifest. This is your chance to just one more time open up your energy and ask for what you want. If you just feel like, I don't know if I really put this out there the right way, or if the universe heard my cry, or like if I'm really connected with these intentions or not, it's kind of like a one more time for good measure, just like reading them out, saying them, or thinking about them inside your head, and then you're just going to rip them up and throw them away. So that could simply just be your ritual at the bare minimum. You could just throw that away. But I also want to invite you to spend this time releasing any of your frustrations that you've been having lately, anything in your life that has just been like pissing you off, anybody that you're upset with or have like some like beef with. Go ahead and write your feelings and everything that you want to release down on a piece of paper. So, if you want to release poverty, if you want to release lack mentality, if you want to release, your ex, somebody you've been hanging on to and you're ready to let go, if you want to release any situations or circumstances that have been surrounding you in your life, you're going to write all of that down, like how you feel about it, and then you can take that and burn it as well, or rip it up and throw it away as well. Okay? If you want to do something more symbolic, like perhaps taking a crystal and planting it in the ground, maybe you read your intentions out loud. you rip them up and throw them away, and like the whole time you're holding the crystal, and then you take the crystal and like bury it in the ground, almost as if like you're planting the seed one last time, and you're gonna let it go. You're asking for what you want, you're setting it out there on this powerful full moon, and then you're willing to create space to allow that to happen. You can do something like that. In fact, write down in the comments below if you guys have any ideas for full moon rituals. There are so many out there. If you want ideas, just go into your search engine, go onto Pinterest. There's a lot of full moon rituals, but I think what's important is making the ritual that is very personal to you. So you can make something up. It's good to involve the elements such as the water or the air or fire or earth into your ritual. But the whole point is to symbolically just declare one last time, I'm putting these intentions out there, and I'm releasing anything, and I'm surrendering my will over this, and I'm surrendering anything that's holding me back. So, and just to talk real quick about it, that is one thing that can hold you back, is your will. Because in our mind, we're like, this needs to happen this way, it needs to happen at this time, or it needs to happen now. And that stubborn energy is actually an energy of resistance. Resistance makes stronger. Whatever you resist persists. So it's very important not to resist what is. It's very important not to have an energy of resistance and control over your intentions. So the full moon usually, in a way, through synchronicity, through what's going on in your life, through events, through your emotions, through your feelings, usually shows you where your rough spot is, where your blind spot is when it comes to manifesting. So just pay a lot of attention to what is going on in your life at this time. What is being brought up to you? That is your blockage. So the full moon will reveal blockages and offer you an opportunity to be able to confront those blockages and to help, release them. So what is your homework? Just think about and prepare for the full moon ritual tomorrow. I'm going to come on here again and simply just encourage you guys to do it and continue to take action. It's still technically the first quarter moon, so make sure that you've done anything to get the energy and momentum going. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.